What's up, man? What's up?
How's it going? Good
Good.
to see you again.
Likewise. Nice warm Florida day.
That's right.
Hey, can I put this thing on my head?
Yeah.
And record?
We won't judge you in front of you, don't worry.
Thank you, I appreciate it. I was already judged a little bit earlier today.
Oh,
No, it's a judgment-free zone right
She
here.
told me I look cool.
You look awesome.
Yeah. I know how I look. I look a little funny.
Well, at least we can see ourselves too.
Yeah, right?
Well, how are you? How's it going?
I'm doing
Long
well.
time no see, right?
Yeah, it's been a little while. What, a week?
Almost a whole week. A full 7 days apart from a Rivian.
Yeah.
Hello, good to see you again. It's different now that it's yours, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I saw the other two trucks. I was like, you're adding to the collection here.
Yeah. I think I can compare them and see what's, you know, what's good, what's bad. You know, they're different, similar, I don't know. They all have their own.
Own quirks, right?
Yeah,
They
exactly.
all function a little differently.
Actually, I have a bunch of Tesla parts inside the garage. I was going to make a video showing how I got rid of the Tesla, and I'm super happy to have gotten rid of it. All the parts I've replaced over the years.
Oh, really? How long did you own a Tesla for?
3 years.
Oh, okay.
3 years. And I'm happy to have seen it gone, and it's time for a new chapter.
Yeah, there you go. First electric pickup truck.
I have a burned out MCU1 in my garage and some first gen gray leather performance seats.
That sounds about right.
Yep.
You want to knock out the paperwork real quick?
Sure,
Get to the fun stuff?
sure.
Want me to take anything back?
No, I think I'm good, man.
Okay,
Thank
cool.
you. Yeah. I put the plate in my backpack, so. Cool. All right. First things first, this is going to be our title and registration. Just double check for me that all this information looks correct. Enough signing your life away. Thank you very much. You're ahead of the game. Make my life very easy.
I don't know if I'm ahead of the game. I just knew a notary needed an ID.
So I just need signature right there. Perfect. And do you have the Rivian app downloaded already?
Yes.
Perfect. Go ahead and open that up for me. All right, go go ahead and swipe up on the app. And you're accepting delivery. Cool. All right, go ahead. Do you want to do an exterior walkthrough, or you feel comfortable with it? I'm totally down.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, cool. All right, so where I like to start, the heart of the truck. So right here is going to be your charge port. You're very familiar with charging. You own a Tesla, so no biggie there. You just press those 3 lines right there, and it opens up your charge port door.
Perfect.
Yeah. Thank you.
And then this here opens for the
fast charge. Yep. So this would be your at-home charging, and then that's for your DC fast charger.
Okay.
Any road trips, anything like that, very similar to the Tesla supercharger.
And to close it, I push.
Yep. You just press that. Cool. So coming around here, off center to the left side of the Rivian compass logo, there's going to be a button here. Go ahead and press that. It's going to open up your powered front trunk.
All right.
And you can also do it on your key fob.
Okay.
Which I will give you this because it's not your truck.
Cool.
So right in here is going to be your Monroney sticker, and then your copies of the registration for right now for your temp tags and everything like that. Lifting this up, this is magnetic. This can also be pulled out, and then here's your portable charger. So this is what you can use. Did you get the Rivian wall charger yet, or not yet?
I asked for more details.
Okay, cool. So hopefully they give you more details on that, but this is a portable charger. So you have your...
so this is what I'm going to be using to charge from home
so that's your regular wall outlet, and then your 240, so your washer dryer outlet.
Got it. Then it's got the NEMA 50 on there. Okay, cool. Yeah, actually it wasn't, I had to do some digging in order to figure out what was happening. So I was curious.
Cool. And let's just throw it back down. I'll leave that there for you, whatever you want to do with it. Then we have our gear guard cable as well for our security system.
Yep.
And then front plate bracket and anchor for car seats.
Okay. I'll have to look into that a little bit more.
Yeah. And then you can either hit the button, or you can actually use your key fob as well.
So I can hit that button,
or the key fob, or you can do it from the inside on the display as well. You'll see for the front trunk right there, just double tap that twice.
What technology does that use? Is that Bluetooth?
That's a great question.
Probably Bluetooth.
I'm not entirely sure. Yeah.
I'm not sure either.
Yeah, that's a great question. Coming around here, the infamous gear tunnel. Go ahead and press this button for me right here, and that'll unlatch your door for you. And then we'll just.
And then I have to manually kind of pull it down. Okay.
All the way through, pass through. Holds 250 pounds. Super cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And then that opens on the inside as well, and I can reach in from the back seat into
like the little gear tunnel garage door. You can just slide it right up and grab any drinks or snacks out of there, whatever you have back here.
All right, excellent.
Yeah, and then this is also extra storage as well.
So for the camping kitchen, that would mount in here somewhere?
Yeah, so it comes
maybe underneath this?
Yeah, there's a shuttle, and you can mount it onto the shuttle here.
Okay.
Yep. You thinking about getting the camp kitchen?
She is.
Yeah? Do some camping?
Yeah, we're going to go in a couple weeks up to North Carolina.
Cool.
So pretty excited about that.
What part?
We're going to Charlotte.
Okay. I haven't been to Charlotte. I've only been to Asheville.
Asheville, been there too.
I love Asheville. And you have a little extra storage here as well, so your first aid kit on the side. And then close it up. We just recommend palm it, keep your fingers down, and then just slam it up. It is a truck.
I shouldn't put my fingers in it?
Yeah.
If you want to keep your fingers.
Yeah. There you go. See? You're a pro.
Cool.
Coming around here. This is going to be your assisted tailgate, so go ahead and press that button. So we'll.
And it's just like a garage door. Oh, the tailgate.
Tailgate, yeah.
Yeah,
so it's just gonna help it come down, but you manually put it back up. And then this one right here is your powered tonneau cover.
And that's.
Yep. And now we'll go all the way back.
Similar.
You can stop it if you want to right now. Whatever you want to do.
If you use my phrase, it follows garage door rules.
Yeah, that's what you told me last time.
Yeah.
Hit it again to pause, hit it again to close, hit it again to pause, hit it again to open.
This is your spare tire compartment. It latches right here, so if you want to go ahead and press that
so
up.
I lift up or push down?
Lift up. Yep. All the way to...
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then you can also use this as cooler. It's insulated. There is a drain plug. This is just a little like divider, so you can pull that out if you don't want it in there, whatever you want.
Wow, that's huge. And that's a manual push down as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Power outlets you.
Excellent.
And then you have your air compressor and gear guard cable right here.
Okay, excellent. And then the power here, what are the, do you know how much current those can take by any chance? They're 110, but.
Combined, you can pull up to 1,500 watts.
Okay, so, I gotta do the math on that, figure out the current.
I'll look in the manual and see if it shows like a specific, but 1500 watts is like the maximum draw before it would trip a brake.
I asked because I had the Santa Cruz up at a rental property in Titusville, and I charged the battery on it. That was great, but then I needed a drill and I needed a saw, and it didn't power either one of those. So that's why I was curious about how much it would draw if I happen to be in need of whatever.
I would say probably it would do like one of those 3 at a time.
Yeah,
so
that's
like
exactly
then power the drill, and then charge up like power tool batteries.
Sure. And then as we get ready to look into buying a cooler, electric cooler to put in here for, you know, we want to see, you know, how much that'll handle. So I'll have to evaluate that.
A friend of mine has done exactly that. He has like a little, essentially like a mini fridge that he straps back here and runs it off the power. I think that's the only like accessory power device he's using, but it works just fine.
That makes sense. Yeah, you can't put a bunch on there. Very cool. And then to shut this, I just come to the side and was it?
Yeah, we recommend
there's
putting
a latch on either
hands
side.
on either side and then just slamming
it down.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is manual. It's not too heavy. I thought it would be heavier.
No, it's actually not. A lot of people notice they can just do it with one hand.
Yeah.
Cool. You want to hop in?
Sure. I should shut this.
Yeah. Help with the aerodynamics, make sure it's closed. But yeah, go ahead and get you in here. I'll get you all set up on the UI.
Okay.
I'm gonna close your door.
Sure. Sounds good.
Now we're going to follow the prompts on the screen, and it's also going to coincide with your app as well. So go ahead and hit let's go. And then also hit next on your phone. Cool. And then let's get your, now it's wanting your seat kit set up. So go ahead and set up your seat on the left hand side.
Okay. Yeah, I feel comfortable with where it's at, yeah.
Cool. Continue. And then now we're going to need your driver profile set up. So you tap up here, this is where your driver profiles live. So it says Derek, primary owner. And then we'll do your steering wheel. So you tap the steering wheel, and it's going to be the scroll wheel. So the left one is reach and the right one is height. So you just scroll it up and down.
Yeah, call that good for now.
That's good? Now we're going to move on to your side mirrors. Same thing, except there's little buttons next to the scroll wheel. So the buttons are left and right, and the scroll wheel is up and down.
I feel good with that.
Cool. And then just as important, but not as technologically advanced, this is manual, so go ahead and get that set up wherever it feels comfortable.
Hold on, let me try it.
Use your powers to move it up there. Cool. Feels good?
Feels good.
Cool. So we're going to remember all that for you. So now we're going to set up your phone as a key. So go ahead and hit begin setup. And then swipe up. Cool. Go ahead and allow Bluetooth. So it looks like it's trying to pair right now, so we're going to let it pair. There you go. Set it now. And then hit pair. Cool. And hit go. So now we're pair it to Bluetooth. And is yours named iPhone or no?
I don't know what I'm named.
Okay.
Generic.
Sometimes it does that. Go ahead and get started right there. It's connecting. Awesome. Go ahead and open your Bluetooth settings for me in the phone.
Oh, Bluetooth settings.
Yeah.
All right.
So you should be Derek. So give it 1 second and it should try to.
And while we do that,
Yeah.
I see these here.
Yes, so those are your NFC cards.
As we
You get 2 of those.
And
Yep.
does it have? Is there a wearable too? A wristwatch?
So there is.
wrist?
That comes with the launch edition, which you did get, but it's shipping at a later date.
Okay.
Yep, but you will get that.
I really look forward to those.
Yes. I'm not sure why it's not pulling up. do is we'll skip it and then I'll come back to it.
Okay.
And do it in a separate menu. It's sometimes easier. Cool. So let me go here first. Go back to Bluetooth. There we go. Should give it 1 second. Yep. Repair. Perfect. And if you want your contacts to sync, you can. If not, you don't have to. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Now we're all set up.
Cool.
Cool. So, brief little description on the UI here. What I like to tell people, big thing is you notice in most vehicles, there's a lock button. There's no lock button here. It's all the way up at the top left there. So if you tap this, it's gonna lock your vehicle. This is where your driver profiles live. This is where your garage door opener is, so you can set up your garage door if you have one.
Okay.
Coming in here, it's Florida, so either side, the passenger or the driver, you have your AC control, so you just tap that. And it's gonna bring up your same thing, so it's very similar to Tesla. You move it around, all that good stuff. And then to get to the rear, you just tap rear, turn it on from there. You can lock, unlock, whatever you'd like to do. If you have children, you can keep it locked so they don't mess with it.
And is there, when we were test driving it, my son was in the back, he's 3 years old, and he was complaining about how hot it was.
Okay.
And we couldn't get it to blow. It was an auto mode that was, maybe it was set up or it was disengaged, I don't know, one of the two. Do you know which one would allow it to blow as much as it possibly could?
So what it does is it actually syncs with whatever is going on up here. So if it's at full blast up here, it should be,
okay.
I think that's as much as it goes, unfortunately. I think that's as much as it goes.
Okay. And then I saw here, let's see, where was it? I had auto here.
Yeah.
So maybe that's, there you go.
Yeah.
It blows a little bit harder.
Yes. So it tries to get it back. It shuts off the
down below.
air down below so it can get more air on. Yep.
Because in Florida, sometimes that's a challenge. Making sure that
1000%.
Yeah. Okay. This is probably the most important thing I have right now.
Yeah. And then you also, being in Florida, you have your ventilated seats. So that's a big game changer. Turn that bad boy on. There you go. Coming around here, first button is going to be your navigation. You're familiar kind of with the navigation?
A little bit.
Same exact stuff. You have your charge networks.
Oh, that's going to be important. That's a new one for me.
Okay.
In the past, I would always go to
Tesla Supercharger.
Yeah, and so now I'm trying to figure out what apps are good. What apps? What are the good apps? What are the good charge stations?
You have like ChargePoint, PlugShare.
Yeah, so I did a couple of them.
Okay. Electrify America is going to be the biggest one. That's for fast chargers. Travel.
I had created a folder for those.
Okay.
But I would definitely be open. I don't know. My phone's a mess right now, but
yeah, no, you're good.
I had PlugShare and then Electrify America.
Around, you show you any of them, and Electrify America is going to be for your fast charger. So you can zoom out here, and you can see. So the closest one to you is going to be, I think this is Sam's Club.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's going to have your fast chargers there.
Okay.
So I think.
And then how do I know if it's a fast charger?
So basically what you can do is by color. So basically this green color is the fastest. So it's going to be over 100 kilowatts. So you can actually pick right here charge speed. So this darker green color is up to 100 kilowatts. This one's over 100.
Okay.
So if you want to filter only fast charging, you just tap that. Only over 100.
And meanwhile, if I chose this, it would show everything. Well, actually, I see.
I usually leave them all on, or I take off the level 2s because I don't really. Level 2 would be basically what you have in your house.
110.
Yeah, exactly.
Level 2, it's actually probably
up to 25 kilowatts. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. So like I said, you have network availability, all that stuff. It's constantly getting updated. So with the newest update, they just added all these other ones in here that you could filter out.
So is this the same where I have to choose all those?
I just leave them all off. You can filter if you only want Electrify America, you would tap that. And then, weird, I don't know why it does it like that. I just leave everything off. Now I can kind of see, but if you want to like filter things out, I'm not sure why it does that, because it should show the Electrify America there, but when you filters it off for some reason. That's interesting.
I think the programmer got it backwards.
Yeah, I think so. Search just like you would anywhere. If you route to North Carolina or anything like that.
Yeah, so if I wanted to go to Charlotte.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because I happen to be going there. Let's do that.
Yeah. And it does take a little bit to calculate the route and kind of factor in charging for you.
Understand.
There you go. So, okay, so that route actually has very few fast chargers. So that's interesting.
So that means that I would be in trouble?
That's a great question. I haven't seen it route like that, but it does look like that's where you would run out of battery. That's interesting though. I haven't seen it like pick a route that doesn't have it, but if you were to like route to Atlanta, it would show you that kind of stuff. But I guess along the route to Charlotte, there's not that many fast chargers. Would
it be possible to reroute instead of going up whatever they were proposing to an alternate route then? And can I turn on the AC here and turn it down a little bit?
Sure. Yeah, so it looks like it doesn't on here, which is interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure why it does not let you choose a different route.
Looks like it's staying with I-95, you know, obviously the big interstate, but perhaps going up through Atlanta and over.
Yeah, so if you were to
take
go
more time, fastest route would change.
But if you do Atlanta, I could spell
TA. It's probably 8 hours as well.
Yeah, it should route you.
Oh, could be longer.
Chargers. Yeah,
so it goes this route versus this route.
So then you could always, maybe best case scenario, route to a bigger landmark here and then route to on there. I wasn't aware that there wasn't a ton of fast chargers on that route, but that's a great call out on that one.
Yeah, it's pretty much I-95, which runs all the way to New York. And what is 16, 21, and 41?
So this is how long you would be at that charging station to charge up.
Okay.
Yep, so it's recommending you charge there for 16 minutes.
And then this is
in between each route. So right now it would take you 2 hours and 43 minutes to get to here, charge for 16 minutes. Then in between these two, it's 1 hour and 47.
Okay.
Yep. And then you get to Atlanta with 53 miles on arrival.
Excellent. And does that take into consideration current traffic?
Yeah. Yep. And you can actually, like, in the settings, you can toggle like display traffic and everything like that if you wanted to turn that off, but it does happen in there.
Terrific.
Cool. Coming over here, you got your media button. So you've got Spotify, regular radio, tune in, and then your Bluetooth.
Okay. And it doesn't have XM, there's no CarPlay.
Correct.
And then maybe one day in the future.
Yeah, the thing with CarPlay is that CarPlay was created to overtake the stock system. And so if CarPlay were to take over the stock system, you wouldn't have access to your drive modes, you wouldn't have access to all the built-in stuff that Rivian has created.
Okay.
That's kind of their way of kind of saying why CarPlay isn't a thing.
Okay.
Different drive modes here, so your 3 main ones: all-purpose, sport, and conserve. I'm sure on your mobile drive there he kind of went over those. Are you gonna do any towing or off-roading or anything like that?
I may be doing some towing.
Okay, cool.
So I would do tow mode.
Yeah. And then basically your connection's back there. It's a little cover. Take it right off, hook it right up. Yeah, super easy. And it can take into consideration how much you're towing. Tows up to 11,000 pounds, so it'll take into that range consideration.
Okay.
Cool. Come in here, you have like access and security. So this one's definitely more intricate. So all that stuff we did outside, you can do it from here. So anything that was like a manual, that would, like the gear tunnel kind of just popped open, but you'd have to close it. You can open it from here, but you'd have to get outside and close it. But like say for the hood or the charge port, you can just tap that and you'll see your charge port door open over there. And then you can close it from inside. Then you got your cabin lighting, your charging screen. So we recommend if you're not going far, leave it on 70% for daily. If you have a farther trip, maybe put on extended, but if you're gonna go on a road trip, leave it on trip.
Okay.
Do you have a far commute for work?
No.
No, perfect. So recommend leave it on 70. This screen also kind of shows you in each drive mode how much range you're gonna get. based on your driving history with the 20-inch all-terrain tires. And then this is where your odometer and everything is displayed here. So it's got 40 miles on it, glacier white with the black mounted interior, and your VIN and everything like that. And then this button, this changes, so whatever you used on this 3-dot menu here goes right here. So if I activate the cameras, it'll stay right there. If I activate settings, that's the last, it's like the last button you used.
So these stay the same, and this is most recent?
Most recent of this, yep.
Perfect.
Cool.
And the gear guard, let's see, cameras. Now if I put it in camera mode, would that stay on the whole time? Or does that eventually...
You can drive with it on.
Okay.
It doesn't, basically for the camera stuff, gear guard right now will record like motion. Something like that. So to activate gear guard, you would go here to access security, and then you'd turn it on right there.
Okay.
So you tap it on there, and if you wanted to see your stored videos, you'd go to the gear guard tab. So anything that's motion detected, your videos would store here, and then you could get that off of there with a flash drive on the left-hand side. There's a USB-C
inside,
port.
right?
Yep.
Okay. And how does this open?
There's buttons right here. You feel them right in the front, a little bit higher up. You see it right? Yep, right there.
There you go.
You
Okay.
just tap those buttons, and there you go.
And you can do one at a time, right?
Yep.
Cool.
And then you got cup holders here. And then you got the awesome camp speaker.
Okay.
And that locks right in there.
And so that just, how do you pull it out? You just pull it out?
Yeah.
And then when you put it in?
When you're driving, or when the vehicle is locked,
it locks
in. Yep.
I recall that. Okay.
And then that's your wireless charger. You got your 2 NFC cards here.
Where's the home screen?
So there isn't really a home screen. Like
okay.
I like staying on the GPS, the navigation screen.
Okay.
But there really isn't like a home button or anything like that.
Okay.
What else you got for me?
All right, where's my charge screen?
So it's gonna be right here on the vehicle, and then lightning bolt.
Okay. Do you recall, I did some measurement, I took, it's 18 feet? Do you recall?
Front to back?
Yeah, the length of the vehicle?
I want to say, I'm not entirely sure the exact one.
They gave it in, what I saw online was like 259 inches, and I divided that by 12. I was trying to make sure that it would still fit inside my garage.
Sure.
So I'll make some measurements before I try to pull it in there.
Gotcha.
So if I go to a different charger, and I'm not used to changing the current here, so I can change the current. Let's say I'm planning to stay at an RV campsite, and that's where we're going to stay in Charlotte, assuming we can get there now. Then I can limit this to whatever I want.
Exactly. Yep.
I'll have to learn a little bit more about that.
I haven't played around with it. I've only just, stopped at charging stations or anything like that. But yeah, you can set it to whatever you need. So when using a shared or unfamiliar circuit, you can reduce your amps to avoid outages.
Okay.
And this is kind of like your Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, all that fun stuff.
And these vehicles have LTE.
They do.
Right?
Yep.
And so I learned that it can power so many devices. So my son's tablet, when he gets on the tablet, he can use that, right? It uses basically...
You can actually create a hotspot on here.
Okay.
So basically what you do is go here, and then you'd be in hotspot, and that's your information right there, and you can connect up to 8 devices.
8 devices. Yep. Okay, cool. So it'll take some playing around with each of these.
Yeah, exactly.
To understand what...
This is your settings screen, so there's a lot of stuff to go through there for sure.
And how does Alexa get used here?
So it is voice controlled, but basically you would sign into your account, and then if you go to Owner's Guide, is where I like to...
No, I'm signed in on my phone.
So you would sign in on here.
Okay, so it doesn't transfer over?
It would. As soon as you sign, you can sync your account, but you would sign in on here.
Okay.
And then what I do is I go to Alexa, and then things you can ask Alexa. So these are all the things, and it's constantly getting updated with over-the-air updates. But these are all the different things that you can use with Alexa.
Okay. I like the temperature. That's really nice.
Yeah.
Especially when you can't really get to it. And so I need to set that up, right?
Yeah. You just sign right in, and then you're good to go. And you'll a little notification up here. It's like a circle. You can tap it. You can disable the wake word, like how you say Alexa, it'll activate. So you can disable that and make it to where only if you hit a button it'll activate. So whatever you want to do, but it'll always be here, and then you'll know when Alexa's activated because you'll see a blue line go across the top of the screen here.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Charging.
The owner's manual is really cool in the fact that you can search anything. Like if there's a specific question after today that you didn't ask or anything like that, search the owner's manual. That's what I always recommend. So this will tell you everything about range.
Portable charger. Now, what is a portable charger? Is that the big... I've seen videos where you can actually put them in the back of your vehicle and charge your vehicle from it. Is that what we're referring to?
No, so the portable charger is the one that comes with every Rivian, the one that was in the bag up there.
Portable charging cable. Copy that. Okay.
Yep.
Perfect. All right, so I have some reading to do there. Okay. Back. How do I go back? I guess.
So if you wanted to, so over here you can always go back like home if you wanted to for the owner's manual. But if you, I would just recommend going back to nav or anything like that.
Okay. Then music. These are the options that I have for music. Right?
Yeah. Bluetooth can use anything that you're streaming from.
Yep.
Use Bluetooth, and then from there tune in, sign into Spotify or your regular radio.
And then AM, FM. How do you switch?
It's just FM.
It's only FM.
Yeah,
okay, because I hear scratchiness. I was thinking automatically that I was on AM. And then the volume controls are
left-hand
somewhere.
Side. So you can either do it from the scroll wheel or right here.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I don't know what station this is, so don't judge me.
No judgment zone.
I don't.
I'm not a radio.
I don't listen to any of this country.
What do you usually listen to?
Wait a minute.
That's a little.
Wait a minute.
I don't think that's country.
This is country?
That's country. Yeah, that's interesting.
Devota palabra. Okay. All right. Good to know. Religious. Okay.
There you go.
But I'm listening. What do I hear?
This sounds like rock music.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's Puddle of Mud. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting. That one might need a little work on that one, yeah. TuneIn's like a satellite radio, basically.
And is there a subscription for TuneIn?
As of right now, I think it just comes with it. In the future, I'm sure with the LTE, that'll come in like a package form.
And then
subscription based.
I can search here for anything I want.
Songs, artists, podcasts. Yep.
Real estate. All right, nothing on real estate. Here we go. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Don't judge me.
Zero judgment.
I study real estate and I like to buy real estate.
Oh, so. Cool. I mean, it's a lucrative operation, to be honest. That's a great way to make money.
All right, so go there.
All your drive modes, yep.
So I'm a little concerned. I'm trying to figure out, this Charlotte thing has me a little puzzled because when you leave, I'm going to be on my own here.
Right. You do still have access with your guide as well. So if there's anything that came up, you could definitely message your guide.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not entirely
They've been very, very responsive.
Have they?
Yeah, very responsive.
Perfect.
Very informational. Work with me on this. But trying to figure that one out. It might be difficult to explain that one to the wife.
Yeah, I would say, to me, the best bet seemed, as of right now, future state, I don't know if that stuff will change, but maybe routing to Atlanta and then to there. I know that kind of puts it...
That makes for a long trip.
Yeah, that's a lot of out-of-the-wayness.
Yeah, I have a trade show to do in Charlotte, and I thought, hey, let's go camping since we're going up there anyways.
Right. But the other...
But we can make it fun.
I would recommend is definitely that PlugShare app, because that's going to show you every charging station. So sometimes if it's not listed here, it's definitely in PlugShare.
Okay. And then to get out, we have this here.
Yep, and you just pull.
And then to lock, you showed me lock was here.
Yep, or if you put in a drive, it automatically will lock for you.
Okay, because that's similar. I recognize this from... Now, did I just have to pull that double to open it?
Yep.
So it's kind of like BMWs, they used to have that as well.
Yep.
So once might...
when it's locked.
Oh, okay.
I think, so try to lock it, and then I think...
Let me see. There we go. We're locked. We know we're locked. We heard it lock in the Bluetooth. So that's not going to get me out. So I got to do it twice. Okay. Yeah, I'm familiar with that in the BMWs.
Cool.
Okay. And then changing my mirrors. If I need to get back in to change my mirrors.
Driver profile.
Okay.
And then side mirrors.
And I can add additional driver profiles here as well.
So you can do that through the app.
Add new drivers.
So you send it right through the app. Yep. There'll be a little invite thing. They make sure they have the app downloaded, and then you can send them an invite.
Okay. What are you listening to? All right.
Religious music, of course.
Yeah, puddle of mud. All right, I guess we'll turn that off for now. Now, all-purpose mode, it changes the height. It's kind of an intuitive. It knows how fast you're going. It kind of gets the conditions.
Yeah.
Sport mode.
Yep. So it's going to be your lower to the ground. So it's only going to keep you in low and lowest, and then you're going to have a stiffer suspension.
Now, will that? Okay, I see that we're lowering right now. Can I change that as we're driving on the fly as well?
Yes. So in certain modes, it only lets you go certain heights. So in sport, you would only be able to go up to low.
Okay.
Yep.
And then conserve.
Yep.
When I'm in that in between area and near Savannah, when I'm trying to coast down a hill or something. Is that what we're looking at? Yeah.
So it shuts off your back two motors there. It's front wheel drive only. That's where you're going to get your most range from. Okay.
Being that the vehicle is regenerative braking, then technically if I was going down a hill, it's going to regenerate, yes?
Yeah.
What if I had a vehicle pulling this vehicle? It would also regenerate?
I want to say that they don't recommend doing like a flat toe. I don't think I'm not sure if these vehicles are capable of that. I'm not entirely sure.
Okay.
With electric vehicle, but I'm not entirely sure. Don't quote me on that.
Pushing the boundaries here. I'm trying to figure out what my limitations are.
No, you're good. You're good.
All right.
Because the thing is, when you get out of the like, if no one's sitting in the vehicle, it'll automatically keep it in park.
Okay.
So what I'd recommend is mapping it through PlugShare.
Okay.
And seeing maybe. Let's see. I don't know if I have the app downloaded myself. So there's definitely some.
So I see where I am. Let's see, I can set up a trip. Create a trip.
Says that there's some there. Just maybe it's not red, but it's CCS here. But there's definitely some charging stations along the way.
Okay.
But there's definitely some in Savannah, so I'm not sure why it's not routing you to one in there. But it's saying that I guess that you would run out of juice before then. But there's definitely some along the way for sure. Like in Jacksonville, even you could stop in Jacksonville. The Avenues Mall, that might be a little pit stop there, but you would stop in Jacksonville, use the fast charger there. Then you could go all the way up to Savannah, stop there, do a fast charge. There's definitely chargers along the way.
Okay, I'll have to look into that.
Yeah. Did you have any other questions for me or anything?
Nope. So the wearable for this, when that comes in, do they send that to me, or do I have to
mail that to you?
Okay.
Yep. And then basically what you do with the wearables, it's virtually similar to the key card here, is you would put it up to the door handle to unlock and lock.
And can I set my phone as a key?
Your phone is already a key.
It's already a key?
Yep, it's already a key.
Well, let's try that.
Yeah. So there's a proximity for sure, but as of right now, you could like lock and unlock.
I have that.
Yeah.
So if I kept that, so
there's definitely a proximity, but you basically could just do it right from your phone like that. Yep.
So I can do that. And
yeah, but if you get to a certain distance, it would automatically lock for you.
Okay. And then the key, does this have a proximity feature as well?
It does not.
So you walk up to the vehicle and I still have to click the button manually for that to open. Okay. All right, and then the key card?
Yes,
did you have
those are in there.
inside?
Yep, I left them right in there for you. Yep. So basically you just hold it up to the door handle. And it'll work just like that. And it has the directions on the just on there for you. Yep. So go ahead. If you need to lock it, you would hold it right there.
So I can hold it to lock it there as well? And then where is it here? Is it just anywhere?
Yeah, I kind of just in that
somewhere
area. I don't know the
in that
exact
vicinity.
one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. And it's just this door, or does it do it on all the doors?
I want to say just this door, but I'm not entirely sure. I haven't tested it. That's a great question.
And then, okay, I heard it.
I want to say it was probably just this door, but if you want to give it a shot.
Okay. And then I have it lowered, so that looks pretty cool. How low that is?
Yeah.
I almost feel like I'm scanning, trying to figure it out.
There you go.
All right, so it's just kind of a trial and error sort of thing there. Oh, there's a feisty dog over there. All right. Cool. Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
That's all I got for now.
That's all you got for me?
I know I have questions. As soon as you leave, I'm going to have to learn
this mat out of your way. So
yeah, sure.
Keep yours looking good.
I don't know. I think I like that mat. The mat for the mat.
The mat for the mat.
I know my wife will like it.
The meta mat.
The meta mat. Cool. Well, I hope you enjoy it. Have fun.
Cool. I appreciate it.
Look into the, like I said, along Plugshare, there's definitely chargers along that route.
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly why the GPS isn't finding those, but
okay.
they're there.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, it was nice meeting you. Seriously.
All right, you guys drive safely.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
appreciate it.
See you
Thanks.
later. See you around.
All right, you guys.